Yo, what's up? This video I'm doing right now is a requested video. A friend of mine hit me up and asked me to do a video on marriages or relationships and money. And I think that's a good topic to discuss. And because it's a topic that needs to be discussed, because most marriages and relationships break up due to money issues. And I don't think I can do it in one part, so I'm gonna kind of break this up in as many parts as I think is necessary to like fully drive the point home of how important being on the same page with money is in a relationship. The first thing I want to talk about actually is the mentality, right? You got to look at the fact that both of y'all grew up differently. Y'all had different experiences with y'all parents when it comes to money, and that actually molded you into who you are today and how you handle your finances today, whether you believe it or not. That's just the reality of it. And y'all got different spending habits. So and then a lot of men, we deal with our egos when it comes to money, and that kind of puts a strain on a relationship as well, because you want to be the man, you want to control everything, and that don't work pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm speaking on the average person, right? When I say average, I'm saying like you make between $50,000 to $150,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? That's about average. You know what I mean? And that's a combined income. That's just not one income. That's combined, right? So in the world we live in today, you gotta work together in order to survive, in order to make it out here. And if y'all have two different spending habits, and the right hand don't know what the left hand is doing, it's like you kind of wasting money in a sense, because that money that's coming into the household is not being channeled in the same direction. So being that you got two different backgrounds, two different ways of spending money, that's why I always say you got to communicate and come to the table and come to an agreement on how this money is going to be managed and how it's going to be utilized, right? See, without doing that, you got one person doing one thing and another person doing another thing, and it makes it difficult. Like I said in my previous videos, it's very important to make sure that as a man, you got a plan, you got a vision, and you share that vision with your lady, because if you do that, you let her know the direction you're trying to go as far as like your household, and also as where you're trying to go financially. So that way she knows where she fit in. A lot of mistakes that I think a lot of men make in this situation is you want to dominate the situation with your lady, and you don't want to consider anything that she has going on. I remember one time I had a situation where I was laying out a financial plan for me and my wife. And, we had already got over the stage of not working together. You know what I'm saying? We had already come together and started working together, and things started changing. But as I was making plans, she felt as if her plans were excluded, or her goals were excluded. So being that we was good at communicating, I was letting her know that, that's not the case. I'm just letting you know where I want to go, my vision and stuff like that. But if you got something that you want to do, being that we spoke on it now, we can actually accommodate what it is that you want to do into our financial plan. And that's what we did. And we developed a plan to include what it is that she wanted to accomplish. Because here's one thing, man, you have to remember. You have goals, and your woman has goals too. Whether you married or you just in a strong, committed, loyal relationship, your woman got goals too. You know what I'm saying? It's not always to just do whatever it is you say and do what you want to do. The woman got goals too, so you got to accommodate her. You know what I'm saying? And so once y'all get on the same page and working together, you got to come up with a plan that actually accommodates your goals and her goals as well, right? And I think that's very important, so both sides of the party can feel like they're working together to accomplish all of the goals that's on the table. And I think that you will find that you will have more cooperation with each other. You will have more success with each other. And once you put that plan into place, a lot of the distractions that normally would take you off track, it's not going to take you off track anymore, because the focus is going to be there, because both of y'all can see the end goal. Your woman to see the vision that you have, and she'll help you work towards that while you helping her work towards her goals. So it's like one hand washes to the other, they both wash the face. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all working together to accomplish the same goal. And that's what it's all about. It's really about working together. And once you get that figured out in your relationship, it's hard for outside sources to come in and kind of break y'all up, because y'all are one now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all moving as one. Y'all financially moving as one to accomplish y'all goals. And it's going to feel real good once y'all start knocking things out one by one. So I just wanted to speak on that real quick. It's really about the mentality. You all have to get on the same page of working together and feel comfortable working together. So that means that you have to trust each other with money. Because I know a lot of times, I understand if you actually just dating, but if I'm saying, like, if you're in a long-term dating relationship where y'all living together, y'all been living together, y'all got bills together, you need to start, or you should try to become more comfortable in combining finances. Now, if you're not comfortable with actually putting money together in an account, you don't have to put all your money together in an account. You can just do like maybe one account that y'all both contribute to handle the bills, and then y'all do y'all thing. But if you married, I think it's easier if everybody can see the money that's coming into that one household. Because once you can see the money that's coming into that one household, you'll be like, man, it's a lot of money. And then y'all work together to figure everything else out. I'll go a little bit further into that in my other videos, but right now I just want to talk about the mentality and making sure that we're on the same page when it comes to moving forward and accomplishing our goals financially. That's the very first step. So you have to actually sit down and talk and find out how each one of you all feel about working together financially to succeed with money. Because like I said, nowadays it takes two incomes to have a comfortable lifestyle, you know, for the average person. Now, if you're someone who makes an extraordinary amount of money and you know, you're in a great position financially, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people that, the average person, you know what I'm saying? There's way more average people out here than there are people that are succeeding at that level with money. And then you got people that got a lot of money, they still live in check to check. So this could be beneficial for those who are struggling in that aspect, but they just can come around and correct their situation a lot faster. But first of all, talk to your significant other and figure out if you all can get on the same page and work together financially. That's the first step before you even start making any moves with the money. You know what I'm saying? And once you get there, then it's time for the next step. And men, when you sit down and you talk to your woman, go ahead and lay out your vision, your financial plans, your financial vision for your household. Not just for yourself, make sure it's for the household, right? And also ask her, what do she want out of life? What do she want to accomplish? And if it has anything to do with like going to school or starting a business, you figure out with her how to accommodate her plans and her goals into your financial plans. So I hope that was helpful. This is part 1 of the financial series of, you know, marriage and money, or just being in a relationship, a committed relationship where you all are living together and you have combined bills. So the next video, I'll talk about, after you got up past this stage, we'll talk about the next stage, and that's actually developing a budget. I'll holler at y'all later. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and make sure you check out my next video.